if you have a New Year's resolution of learning to cook or perhaps making new types of food, listen up. Alex Brown is down at Schoolhouse Culinary Arts this morning learning all about one of her favorite foods. Good morning, Alex.
Good morning, Sabine. That's right. If you have a New Year's resolution of maybe sharpening your skills in the kitchen or maybe just learning to make a different type of food, you're in luck because this morning we're making sushi. I'm down here at Schoolhouse Culinary Arts, joined by Geneva right now. And making sushi seems like it's intimidating, but is it easy? Is it an advanced skill?
It's really easy.
Awesome.
Once you get the hang of it.
Yeah. How do we get started? What do you need?
Well, first we start off with the rice. This is sushi rice. And it's different from your normal rice, instant rice. You can't really use any of that. This is like a sweeter rice, I think. This is already all ready to go. It's been pre-cooked, so we've already mixed everything. But once you cook the rice, you want to mix it with some rice vinegar, sugar, and salt, and just fold it in the bowl. You have to let it cool. So you don't want to really mix it. You just want to fold it in and coat the rice. And then once it's all cooled, we can start rolling.
Okay, so when you think of rice, you don't think of adding sugar to it, but you kind of want that sweet element?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Definitely.
exactly.
And this rice, if you notice, it seems a little bit stickier, has a different consistency,
Yes,
right?
Exactly. Yeah, so you wouldn't want to use instant rice or brown rice, or you could try, but this is really better, way better.
For sure. Is this something that people kind of really want to learn? Like, I feel like a lot of people don't really have this skill.
Yeah, people like to eat it, so, but it's really easy. So once you get the hang of it, it's just, you could put anything you want in it, really, and make it, you know, your, whatever you want. So yeah, it's really easy. I'll show you.
I'm so looking forward to it because all I can make is deconstructed sushi bowls. So I'm looking forward to actually learning how to roll it. So coming up, we'll have those skills for you, and we'll see how it goes. I'll probably eat everything before I come back. So.
I can assure you many of us here are hoping you don't and bring some back to share. Thank you so much, Alex. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Well, if your New Year's resolution was to try something new, maybe step into the kitchen. Alex Brown has some options for you. She's down trying out her culinary skills at Schoolhouse Culinary Arts. Hey, how's that sushi coming along, Alex?
Well, Daryl, our rice is cooked, and now we're ready to fill our sushi rolls. So we need some ingredients for that. Joined by Geneva once again down here at Schoolhouse. So obviously, people use vegetables, people use fish. What are we doing right now?
Well, we're going to make a California roll. So we've got some pre-cut ingredients here. The cucumber has been cut, and I just measured the length of the seaweed, so it's easy to fill. Perfect. And then the imitation crab meat, we've halved it and halved it again. And then we've got the avocado as well. Okay. If you want to cut that in half and then in half again. Oh, that way? This way. Yeah, so okay. It looks kind of like this.
Okay. So do you want them to be really thin?
Yeah, you don't want the ingredients too big so that it's easier to roll.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So like this is kind of your goal?
Perfect, yes.
And are you aiming the cucumbers that way as well?
Yeah, just thinly sliced. And you can peel them, or you could leave the peel on. The avocado we're going to cut in half.
Okay.
So put that back. Just cut that in half and watch out for the pit in the middle.
Find somewhere in there.
And then to get the pit out and twist. Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. And then to cut the strips of it, the way I do it, I like to score it with a little knife.
Okay.
And then scoop it out with a spoon. And then you've got strips. You could cut these into smaller pieces if you need to.
Perfect. And of course, again, thinness is what we're going for here.
Yeah.
I feel like yours are coming out much nicer than mine.
Look at that. That looks great.
Perfect.
Yep.
and we're good to go. We're good to roll.
Yes, we're ready to roll.
Okay, well, coming up next, we are going to be breaking out the mats and actually rolling our sushi rolls. So that is the crucial step. You don't want to miss that, Daryl.
I'm no good in the kitchen at all, Alex. These tips are wonderful for me. Thank you so much. We're going to take a quick time out on the program right now. When we come back, though, your forecast, it's a very chilly one.
Ever wanted to make sushi but thought it might be too complicated or too much work? Make it your New Year's resolution to learn. That's what Alex Brown is doing down at Schoolhouse Culinary Arts, learning all about the process. Good morning, Alex.
Good morning, Sabine. The rice is cooked, the vegetables are chopped, and now we're ready to roll. Joined by Geneva once again. What have we done so far?
Well, we've gotten the rice ready. We start off with a sheet of seaweed. Shiny side goes down, rough side goes up. And then to put the rice on top, you want to dip your fingers in water so it doesn't stick. Get some rice laid out.
And you want to go as thin and even.
All the way to the edges.
Okay.
And I've already put my sesame seeds on if you want to sprinkle yours. There's black sesame seeds and toasted white sesame seeds.
Okay.
And as soon as we do that, we can flip it over and...
Now, we did do a practice round, and let me tell you, folks, if you're watching this and thinking, I cannot do this, I am here to prove you wrong, hopefully, because we did a practice round and it went pretty well.
Yeah,
it's not
you
as
did
hard
good.
as you think.
She did good. It's easy. So you take the top two corners, lift it up, and flip it.
Okay, okay.
Then you want to take your mayo, a strip of mayo in the middle.
And this is just regular mayo. There's nothing fancy about this.
Nope.
Last time I was a little stingy on the mayo, so I'm gonna make up for it.
Yeah. And then you take your ingredients and fill it in.
Okay, so we've got our cucumbers. We cut them to the length of our seaweed rectangle.
Yep.
And
the avocado and the imitation crab meat.
so we're just kind of lining our mayo right now. I'll use this one. Okay.
Okay. When you're done that, we're going to start rolling.
Okay. So you can go ahead and start on that. So what do I want to keep in mind here?
So you just fold it up and over and tuck everything in and pull back the sheet and keep folding and pressing and tucking and pressing and peeling and pressing. And some things might slide out. Just squish it back in.
You want to go all the way. Our mats are covered in saran wrap,
so it doesn't
stick.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, I think we're looking
there
good.
You go. That's what it's supposed to look like.
There we go. Oh, tuck that in.
Yep.
And it's ready to be cut. Okay, coming up, we're going to get these cut up and do a little bit of a taste test and see how we did. So sending it back to you, Sabine.
She's always got such a tough gig, doesn't she? Thanks so much, Alex. Now we're going to switch over to Phil, who has a friend in studio with him.
Well, continuing with our theme of New Year's resolutions, learning new things, Alex Brown is testing her culinary skill set at the Schoolhouse Culinary Arts this morning. Good morning, Alex. Step 4 in our sushi making endeavor.
Exactly, Daryl. We've rolled the sushi. It was a lot easier than anticipated, and now we're ready to chop it up and eat it, obviously. Joined by Geneva once again. So once we have our roll completed, what do we need?
Well, you can start cutting that.
Really sharp knife you need to get through
sharp knife, and I usually keep a wet cloth to wipe the blade because then the rice starts to stick.
Yeah, it's still pretty sticky.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just gonna cut that through and bite-sized pieces, you think?
Usually you can get about 8 pieces in
How's
one
that? Good? Great. Okay, so while I'm cutting up my beginner level sushi here, Geneva, you've got kind of an advanced level tip for us here.
Well, we're gonna make a different kind. It's the California roll, and then we're just gonna put a layer of smoked salmon on the outside.
Okay. I love smoked salmon. Anyone who knows me knows I'm a fiend for it, so I'm excited to try this.
Very tasty. And it's
And you can buy prepackaged that
Yeah.
are already cut thinly like that.
Pre-sliced, yes. And you could do this with thinly sliced avocado as well, just layered on top. And then as soon as that's layered, you want to get a piece of saran, lay that on top. Then you want to squish it down so it sticks to the rice. Peel that off. Can I borrow your knife?
Yep.
So lay that on top, and when you're cutting it, it doesn't slide.
You're going to cut right through the saran wrap and onto your cutting board, correct?
Yep.
Look at how easy that is. I bet everyone back in studio has their mouths absolutely watering. If people want to learn how to make sushi, you guys have an upcoming class?
Yeah, February 24th, I'm doing the sushi class, so please sign up.
And you can sign up where?
At the schoolhouse website. Check it out.
Perfect. Well, that's going to do it for us this morning. Visit the website, sign up, make it your New Year's resolution to try new things, learn new skills. We're going to have ourselves a feast, so might not be coming back to studio this morning, Daryl. Sending it back to you.
The day off, I think I have that authority, maybe. We're going to take a quick time out while we figure that out. Head to our website and answer our question of the day. It is 8:49. Good morning.